So I went in this with literally no plan. The first thing I always draw is the construction lines of the head, with it just a huge circle in the crossing it with a little bit of a chin. And I'm sorry for this angle, by the way. I was trying out something new. It's a little bit more convenient to draw like this compared to having it in front of my eyes. But yeah, there you see me. The second thing that I did was just sketching out the horns, because that's the first thing that came to mind for me. I was kind of creative on that day, so I sketched something new. I wanted to go a little bit chibi, so she has a huge head and a rather small body. So there you go. The first thing that I draw is usually the head shape and then the eyes. Then I'm drawing the cleavage and the waist, and I'm not very good with like transition between body and legs, so what I do a lot of the time is just draw a skirt first, because that works, and then the legs that poke out of it. I did a little bit better. You see what there when I'm trying to figure out how to place the right leg, but it didn't work out. I bent it to the back first, but then it worked out, but it just have it crossed, so she's like jogging a little bit or dancing. I'm not sure what she's doing, but it turned out well. I'm not very good with proportions or anything, but I'm getting into it more and more and drawing more full body pieces all the time. A lot of the time I'm really just drawing heads and faces, which is still my favorite thing. But I'm trying to get better. We're all trying to get better, aren't we? So there you see me start refining this piece. Somebody just started playing the trumpet or something, whatever, just ignore that. So I started refining the entire piece. I wanted to make it look real, like, I don't even know this word in English. I'm Swiss, by the way. That's, maybe you heard the accent, but my English is not the best, so I really don't know what these horns are called in English, or what, yeah, whatever, you know what I mean. So what is animals called in English? Not horns. Horns are called horns. I don't think there's another word for these guys. So I'm just refining all of it. That's the first thing I did, and they're a little bit uneven, but that's just what happens when you're sketching by hand, not using computer or mirror function or anything. It's just what happens. But I still like it, because in nature there's nothing even as well. Am I right? Nothing is always. And if it's even, then it's not going to be nice. It needs to have some kind of, it needs to have balance, but a little bit of disproportion is always very pretty, I think. Then we go to my very favorite part, which is refining the eyes. I like to put in, like I said in my last video, I like to put in a lot of detail in the eyes. I like to make them sparkly. I'm still kind of experimenting with my style of eyes. I love to do very dark pupil that is kind of connected to the lash line. That's what I do. It's kind of my style, but with the coloring it's a little bit different every time. It depends on the medium I use. I draw differently when I do digital drawing, so when I sketch, or when I draw with pencils, when I draw with ballpoint pen, it's always a little bit different, obviously. There, I'm not very good with hair, so I'm also experimenting with it a little bit. So here I just decided to give her a really, really long hair that's almost reaching her legs, and it's just, I think it really not compromises, that's stupid, why would I say that? It complements the shape. And there I thought her chest just looks a little bit empty, so first I thought, should I maybe draw a cutout to show her cleavage a little bit, but then I was like, no, I like it when it's this close, so just added some jewelry to the dress. Ignore the toilet roll, by the way. My nose was running or something, and I used it before that. I forgot to put it away, so just ignore that part. So yeah, back to the drawing, I guess. Now I'm just really coming up with the rest of the sketch, just shading it in a little bit. It's always a lot of fun. Oh, you should just use the cheapest ballpoint pen that you have. It's the most fun to draw. This is a black one, but I hope I find a pink one and a light blue one. Those are my favorite colors, and I hope I find a good one soon that I can use for sketching. So yeah, we will see. With this one you should see me finishing the hair and everything. And yeah, enjoy. Show me your sketch if you were sketching along with me, and comment in the section below if you liked today's sketch or not. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you next time. was it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and make sure to hit that little bell button so you won't miss any of the future art adventures. Thank you for sticking around. See you in my next video.